Alrighty, folks, we back. I don't know if you're going to throw out notifications. Let's go see. We got a guestie right there. We'll let him in. There's Mr. 918. Add him to the stream. We're
How
going to
many
just
people?
do this.
How many people did we just have? How many people did we just have watching?
13, 14.
Huh?
13, 14.
Are you sure about that? How did we get 288 views that fast?
Well, is all they have to do is watch for 30 seconds or more, and it counts as a view.
Okay.
And
Okay. I'm not with the live that much. I don't know too much about that part of it.
well, I think on any view, is all they have to do is watch 30 seconds or more. And what's up, Diesel? Thanks for coming back. Maybe
I can't believe that.
Bubba
I
Regular.
can't believe that motherfucker. Did he just lose his mind or something, cowboy?
Dude, he's done that 4 or 5 times, man. I ain't never thought nothing of it. Hell, one day he fucking held up one of them little jars that had a fucking rock of shit in it, bigger than my fucking fist, man.
How's he call somebody a mess head when he's got a goddamn box full of it and he just showed it to us? What the fuck was that, cowboy? What was that? That was fucking crazy, dude.
Well, dude, fucking, he said that when he fucked his foot up and either stepped on the nail or broke his foot, that he was fucking high on meth when it happened. No, but
I was waiting for you to kill it I was waiting for you to kill it any second, and I'm sitting here thinking, kill it, cowboy, kill it. And then I'm like, cowboy, kill it, motherfucker. I finally said it.
I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't thinking about the fucking 12, 13, whatever, the, I still have a hard time thinking in that capacity. That's the reason I gotta have you around.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that was too much. I could say that was a close one, but I'm pretty sure that was too much, cowboy. We're probably gonna. I don't know. We'll just see what happens.
Well, we can fucking.
Anyway, back to the show. We was at 12,225 whenever I signed on just now.
And we're at 12,283 now.
Hey, we had 96,000 views in 1 hour just now. 96,000, cowboy.
That's fucking crazy motherfucking shit.
Checked it again. 12,284. Did you hear me?
86. Just in the time it took mine to load, bro. I heard you, but I was waiting on mine to load. 88.
I know you seen that shit just a second ago, crazy old motherfucker.
Well, I said he done it more than once, and I wasn't even thinking about the fucking ramifications,
Is he getting senile?
No, dude, he fucking, ever since he got out of the hospital, he's just been like, what the fuck are you going to do about it? This ain't the first time he's done that since he lost that fucking leg.
Rick, if you're still watching right now, I'm going to tell you what they're going to do about it. They're going to put you in a home.
He said they will put you in a fucking home.
That's not a fucking joke, cowboy. That's not a joke.
I hear you.
They could use that shit and deem him not able to take care of himself, put him in a home, and that's where he'll stay until, you know what I mean.
Well, we damn sure don't want that. Hell, we wouldn't have any fucking new content now, would we?
Fuck no. We sure as hell wouldn't have him porn bombing us and then breaking out his fucking drug box.
Right. And like I said, I didn't even think about it. He'd done it so many times on his fucking channel. I hadn't, thought nothing about that. So.
He could say it all he wants because whatever he says we know ain't true because of his 50,000 views. But then he fucking did it. You know what I mean? Like, He can say that shit about me all day long. That don't make it true. But goddamn, Rick, when you pull it out and fucking like, look what I got, you can't say that that you don't have it anymore. You crazy bastard.
He's fucking nuttier than squirrel shit. There ain't no doubt about that. Nuttier than squirrel shit. North to
Well,
Alaska. You go north the 1st of June.
I wonder how much the Drama Dome will pay for that footage.
Uh, hell, Rick's put, like I said, he put it out on his fucking channel more than once. He ought to have that shit. He wasn't wearing panties either, Diesel. He's wearing a
Yeah, he
fucking
left his
t-shirt.
panties off and everything. He didn't have his
Right?
panties on. He didn't have his
He
leggings
was,
on. Fucking nothing.
you know,
That was funny on so many ways. I didn't even realize it till I said it.
so,
No panties,
nope.
no leggings, nothing.
Right? No leggings or leg, whatever it would be.
What do you
A
call
lonely
one of
leg.
them? What do you call one of them?
A leg.
If they're leggings for
A,
two, what do you...
a leg on instead of leg ends. A leg on. Is that the way that'd be, man? A leg on?
I guess so. Or a
No.
gear shifter or something.
No. Oh, let's check again. Let's check again. And uh, 12,
Oh
321.
yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, there was a hidden combination inside of a video today. I don't know how many people's watching, but I'm sure people will watch this. So anybody that missed the combination, we're going to start offering membership, and that'll be the only way to ever see that video again. But if you did see that video and you was one of the lucky people, if you can figure that combination out, it could be very, very worth it to you. We'll say that.
And that's the reason he keeps me around. To look pretty and say dumb shit while he runs everything.
It fucking works. I mean, you can't fix working.
Well, let's see what old Ricky's got to say over there.
But if it's what I think it is, it'll grow interest or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck, I'll just give it to my grandkids.
It's better to keep them like that.
Yeah, Dad, when you look at your left side, motherfucker, you're like, oh, fuck that motherfucker. Hey, 918, you like that shit, huh?
You crazy as a motherfucker, Rick. You crazy as a motherfucker.
Isn't it?
Hey, you know who would have been already driving her ass to my house? Andrew.
He looked just like Kevin Spacey, didn't he, Diesel? He did. I mean, I don't give a fuck what he said. That's exactly who I seen when he did that.
Right. Well, anybody knows any old school wrestling and shit. And
where's that motherfucker?
he did. He also looked like the Brooklyn Brawler a little bit, especially when he broke the glasses down on his face. But anybody knows anything about wrestling knows that ain't a compliment. So.
12,340.
I don't want one either.
Did you ever check that Cash App, Rick? Now you can go buy you some more meth, you know.
Well,
I don't believe I've ever said that to anybody before, but that motherfucker just said all that shit to me, and he is the meth head.
and I'm pretty sure.
Some of my biker brothers in Florida, they had that shit custom made. It goes with my fucking tattoo. You look at this tattoo.
It goes with 50,000 views too.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
People just love Ricky.
I understand it now. He's hallucinating. I get it now. He's hallucinating. That's why he's saying
It's a stick. It's the stick.
I don't know about no stick whenever he's got a bag full
Well,
of fucking. That's not a stick, cowboy. That's possession. That's possession.
brother, you're preaching to the choir on that deal. But like I said, that motherfucker, he's done it 3 or 4 fucking times.
Let me switch this up real quick.
We could go and do a full investigative series on the meth problem and Rick Crew.
All right, so let me end this for later, y'all. I'm not gonna leave you here bored. I'm fixing to play my game and watch a movie.
So what world do we live in where Not Now Maybe Later is 360 pounds and Rick Crew is smoking meth?
I don't know. A fucking wacky world.
I know,
And he
right?
just ended it.
What the fuck happened?
No, fucking
I put
no.
my head down and
Well,
make videos for 2 years, and when I come back, everybody's fucking
I know.
1955.
Right. It's like Mandela effect shit, ain't it?
No shit.
12362. I mean, to tell you, man, there was a whole lot in the fucking YouTube streets that was turned upside down. And it's, fucking crazy. But I think I figured out tonight why nobody's used that go live together on YouTube, because it sucks.
Yeah, it don't work very well.
Yeah, well, you realize that what is it? In just a few months, fucking StreamYard is going to have an anniversary, and that these cocksuckers bootlegged our fucking idea from that night in that motel room.
Yeah, they bootlegged it, and then Zoom bootlegged
What?
the multicasting of the riots. Yeah, that is
And
messed
what
up.
was it? Real messed up. What was it? Was it 3 weeks or 3 months later? It's 3 weeks later that they fucking turned loose the StreamYard, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was real soon after we made the first Cowboy Dangly show, and we
Right.
simulcast
The
it with different
Dangly
people
Cowboy.
on different screens.
Yeah.
Dangly Cowboy, sorry. And we multicast it on different screens. Yeah, it wasn't a month. I can tell you that. It was not a month later, and they came out with StreamYard.
Yep. And they say we was using what? 3, 4 YouTube accounts, 2 Discord servers, fucking
Two laptops,
2
and
laptops,
3
2
cell
cell.
phones.
Well, we had 2 cell phones that we were taking calls in on, and then I think
Yeah.
3 other cell phones that we were recording with.
Yeah.
So it was tweaker heaven. A shitload of electronics.
Rick must have really been outside that hotel somewhere.
I know, right?
Everything he said he's seen is bullshit, but that's because he was hallucinating from the meth.
You know, I still can't figure out who in the fuck he thinks Robert Michael is.
I don't know either. That's why when he kept saying Robert, I'm like, who the fuck are we talking about? I almost thought he was referring to me as that. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, who are you talking about?
No, I knew he was talking about me and say, I've got Tim Polk, my boy's got Robert in his name, and blah, 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 blah. But then he starts talking about,
the last time he called me out by name, he called me Wesley. So, you know what I mean? I figured he might have just been slipping off in that senility again.
Well, there's times Rick does that. Being that human being that most people don't get to see by not busting motherfuckers out. And then, you're going to find out about that Michael bullshit, though. And,
you ain't ever gave me no money. Oh, wait, yeah, you did give me money just
right. And he still didn't fucking check his fucking cash out.
You know he did too. You know he's seen it up in
Little
the
short for a stormtrooper. I am not the guy that whacked his head on the fucking door. So at least I ain't too tall to be a stormtrooper.
That's Princess Leia saying that to you.
I know. So my name ain't Chewbacca, even though I chew a lot of.
You know, if it would have been probably like say 8 years ago or something like that, I wouldn't even know what the fuck you're talking about because I've absolutely never watched that in my life. But also about 8 years ago, I started watching Trek, and now I've watched all of them. So I don't know. I guess it's just one way or the other on them two shows.
What on the wars and the track?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm that rare one in a couple of thousand because most time you have real staunch fucking hardcore Wars fans are the same way on the tracks, and they don't fucking intermingle. It's like it's like Russia and the Ukraine when it comes to them two little sets or
Groups of
cliques
people.
or whatever.
Yeah, groups
Yeah,
of people.
yeah,
They just don't like it
and
with each other.
and I'm the motherfucker that fell right in the middle. I love both of them. I never fucking bought all the T-shirts or the action figures and
Who's the, hey?
all of this
Who's the
shit. But
original captain? Who's the original captain of the Enterprise?
it is not James T. Kirk or fucking William Shatner. Dude was in
No,
a fucking
I
wheelchair.
can tell you his name. You want to know his name? Captain Pike.
Seems like it. Yes, Roy Pike. I believe was Roy Pike or Roger Pike.
Roger.
But,
Pretty sure it's Roger. I think so. I
and
know it's
if
Pikey, but
I'm yes, and for some reason I always forget it, and as soon as I hear it, it takes me a while to remember, the character name.
well,
But yeah,
the reason I like
but it
it
was
is because of
one.
the conspiracy theory behind it on where Gene Roddenberry got all the ideas for all the ships and what all the aliens looked like and all of that. You ever seen that conspiracy theory?
Mm-hmm. Well,
That's
I've
where
seen a couple. I've seen
well
a couple.
the one I'm talking about is like the Galactic Federation or whatever, and he went to the dark side of the moon, to the base, and
Right,
he
right.
met all of them. He met all of them, and while being inside there, that's where he seen them people and knew how to make them look like that, and how the ships he made, he actually seen them, and that's why they look like that, and fucking yeah, there's a whole theory behind
Well,
it.
one theory. I'm not saying that's not a realistic and reasonable, logical theory, but I'm going to say that whoever come up with that theory ain't never done no shrooms, ain't never done no acid, ain't
I might
never
think they did a
fucking
little
tripped
extra.
balls.
They might have did a little extra.
Or he might have actually went to the dark side of the moon. Stop and think about it. The communicators, the fucking communicators. We got communicators.
Yeah, and
We got
they look damn near just
man.
like it.
Yeah, the old ones did because they flipped up.
That's right. That's right. But,
And
but, but hey, but now you got to think though. Nixon had a communicator too because he called him when he was on. I can't
right,
even say that. I can't even say that shit
but
with a straight face.
one of the few things that we don't have because we've already got laser guns that they have proven are energy weapons, whether it's a taser, uh, the laser, or whatever. We've got different facets of them that can be set to stun or fucking kill or fucking incinerate. Um, One of the only things we got spaceships. Hell, we got a fucking space base.
They can teleport now.
Um,
They call it teleporting data, but they can teleport.
then that's the one thing I was gonna get to. The teleporting fucking living
Particle
beings,
particle transfer.
eh, right? Um, and not just living beings, but their consciousness from one. Whether I don't care if it's fucking 1 foot or 100 million miles, it's about the same distance to me. But they've yet to fucking pull that off completely. Getting close, but there's a lot of these movies. The Matrix was another one. Fucking anymore, fucking most leading scientists and what relativity, whatever, um, all believe, or the majority believe that we are living and basically in a computer generated matrix. Um,
I mean, it's pretty much getting down to where it's one or the other now. It's either the Matrix or it's the Terminator, whichever movie you want to decide. But more than likely, it'll probably end up being. Hey, did you know they took Chaos GPT offline? Remember when I was telling you
I
about
know.
that about a week? Remember I told you ever since I started using Chat GPT, they have Chaos GPT. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
Chaos GPT's whole main goal is to end humanity, and they let it go and just let it run. And it's been trying to decide all these things. Well, after it decided that it couldn't get a hold of weapons yet, it went to Twitter, and it had, I think it had more than 10,000 followers or something like that, and it was trying to recruit real people to do its bidding for it. And I don't know, for some reason, like 2 days ago, though, they took it off or they suspended its Twitter account. It must have been saying something that was working.
It must have went after Elon.
I mean, it's only
But
got five
yeah,
steps.
no,
It's got 5 steps, and if it completes them 5 steps, we're all dead. And there's nothing
right?
controlling it. It was just set to go and turned on and let go. And that's what happened. I mean, even right now, it's still running. It's just not allowed on Twitter because Twitter suspended it, not because Chaos GPT suspended, but because Twitter suspended it. So we literally have AI working to kill us right now.
That's really messed up. Um, is it coming out of Skynet? And see, a lot of people don't even realize Skynet is and the Umbrella Corporation are two real corporation entities
Yeah, they're real.
that are based in the exact fields that the movies say they're based in.
That's probably
Now,
why. That's probably where they got the location and props and things because it was a real place.
right? Well, I offer this suggestion, and I've been saying it for years. Hell, The Simpsons is a fucking good one. They've been showing us the future in that television for a long time through sitcoms, through movies, um, all of that shit.
Well, you remember? Okay,
And
and this is the part I like. Okay, you remember the old TV and how it had the tube in it? Do you know what that
yeah,
cathode tube is? It's
the
the exact
cathode,
same thing. It's the exact same thing as the LHC. The Large Hadron Collider does the exact same job that the tube used to do in the back of our TVs. The cathode tube that was in a TV used to slam particles together. It was a particle accelerator.
yeah.
So you want to call it television? It might quite
But
literally
now,
be that.
right now, was it an accelerator or an exciter?
Accelerator. You
Didn't
can
that,
look it up. Yeah, it was a
well, no,
particle.
I was just asking if they called it a particle exciter on them old cast tubes or an accelerator.
An
Because I
accelerator.
thought they were,
Yeah,
okay,
it was just like the LHC. It was the same basic concept, except for the LHC is in a big circular tube, where
yes.
the cathode was in a linear tube. That's the only difference. So you know how they say they think they can open black holes and shit like that. We probably opened a
Yes.
black hole in the 40s or whenever the fuck a TV came out. Remember when TVs first
Um,
came out and it was green
yeah.
and it fucking irradiated people that sat in front of it and watched it and they didn't figure that
Um,
shit out for like 10 years?
well, that's the reason everybody always said, all old timers don't sit close to that TV. It'll burn your eyes out and blah, blah, blah. You're too close. Get away. Get away.
That's because when they was kids, that shit
Um,
was true.
and,
It'll
yes.
make you grow a third arm.
And, then they fucking go, well, I got a good idea for that. We will fucking wrap it in a different package, call it a magnetron, and then tell people that they can cook their food with it. And then we'll put this funny little screen on the door and tell them that protects them from everything. And then
Even
after
though
we
the
give them
earth,
their community,
hey, even though
well,
the earth can't protect us from radiation, the earth itself cannot stop radiation. But that
the,
piece of plastic or whatever it is that they put on your microwave can.
well, yeah, it's supposed to be the size of the waves. But now I will agree to what you just said about the earth can't protect you, and then I'm going to disagree all at the same time about what you just said.
No, I'm just meaning it can't stop radio waves from passing through. It can't radiation. It can't stop. It cannot stop it from passing through.
No, no. The earth itself. the material that we think of that it is primarily comprised of cannot, does not, and will not.
The aurora
Uh,
borealis proves that it can't stop all of it. So that, but
yes,
and that's why it's funny that a microwave door thinks it can.
right. But
Hey,
now
but I
here
will
is
tell you something.
a
I will tell you something you can do though. Let's say that you live in an apartment and you got some neighbors that are driving you crazy. You know, they're turning up the radio too loud and shit. You can take
mm-hmm.
that microwave apart the same way, and it's going to look like it's got a big square cone on the front end of it. The big square cone is the part that shoots the radiation into the microwave to cook your food. If you was to take another metal cone and put around it as in a circular fashion over the square one, aim it at the radio through the wall that's bothering you, and pull the trigger, your
It's
neighbors wouldn't have a
done.
radio anymore.
Nope, it is
You
called a
would cook the motherboard.
miniature.
Yeah, you would cook
Well,
all of the electronic parts inside of that radio. You would irradiate it.
that is, and maybe even anything in the other neighbor's apartment because it's a kind of a controlled, directed EMF burst coming out of
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fucking microwave.
it is, but it's radiation.
And
I mean that
yes,
you that's the same thing with drones. How these motherfuckers get away with these drones that follow people around and make fun of them. First one that comes around me, I'm taking the microwave apart, and we're gonna have a new drone. Ain't none of the parts inside of it gonna work, but we'll have a good body.
well, well, the deal is you don't even have to take the microwave apart. Because all you have to do is bypass the two door switches, take the fucking door off that motherfucker, and point it at it.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much that would work
That,
too. Yeah, because it's
I
gonna bounce.
mean,
They're made to make the radio waves bounce back and forth over and over. So yeah, it's gonna bounce out of it.
well, and they say that, and now the screen deal, and they don't claim it blocks all the radiation. They claim that it blocks specifically the microwaves that will excite the moisture or water in your body and cook you from the inside out. That's what
That's
it
right.
blocks. It
Yeah,
never
that's right.
fucking made the
That's
claim,
exactly correct.
that it blocked the radiation. It simply blocks that one microwave
That alters water in your body.
that excites it. Yes, the particle accelerator in it,
Yeah.
because that's all a microwave does. Is it excites the moisture content in whatever you on top of eradicating any nutritional value to your
Irradiating.
fucking radiation. Yes, irradiating. So, but yeah, so well, that's like back in the about the same time TV come out, and actually, I believe the same tubes were used in it, and that they might have developed it for this machine.
12,524.
12,000. We're gonna hit 13 here in a minute, but used to they come out some shoe shop come out with this. It was an X-ray machine, and basically you stuck your fucking feet up in it. You could look down through it and see the bones in your feet, and they had a little scale in it and shit that supposedly run off, the bones in your feet uh, to size your shoes, and they found out it was fucking irradiating everybody. Their fucking eyes and their feet. Most of them within. Well, people don't go through just one time. 4 or 5 times, long extended period, exposed to gamma and X-ray and all that shit. Anyway, I don't know where that comes. Oh, the TV tube. Yeah, same
Yeah.
tubes,
Yeah, we was
same
talking
tube.
about television.
Yeah, television. And when you stop, the hadron collider, produces small amounts of the rarest fucking element in the galaxy. They claim dark antimatter. And then they suggest after doing this shit, well, they've let us know that they've been running that collider, since the late 80s, early 90s, bro. But how long have they really been doing it?
I don't think the one in Switzerland or wherever, Switzerland, wherever it hadn't been running that one, not since the 80s, I don't think. I'll figure
Well,
out
they got
the
two of them motherfuckers, don't they? Don't they have another one now out at Los Alamos or some shit like that? Or is there only one in Switzerland? Because I thought Los Alamos had one as well. But I did get, well, never mind. You keep that shit straighter than I do. I mixed a bunch of shit together. So,
It was opened in 2008. And whenever you Google LHC, the only one that comes up is the one in Switzerland.
okay. 12/5/49. Let me refresh. It'll be 55. Crazy fucking shit, bro. It's still 49. It must slow down.
They started production in 98. It took 10 years to build it.
Okay. Well, 1,000 views a fucking hour on that fucking one video.
It's back to 1,000
All right.
views.
I've got 3,100 on it. It's been up just a little over 3 hours.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. That's 1,000 views an hour. It's doing good, doing great.
So,
Well, it's up to you. You getting tired? You about ready to kill this live stream? I had
well,
fun.
yeah, I had a fucking blast, but it's been an hour and a half.
And something like that. It's
And I
one in the
know a
morning.
lot of times too much. Well, I'm trying to let them shrooms figure them out. See if I'm
Oh
going to get
yeah.
anything or not.
I
And
forgot about
I
that.
know a lot of time, a lot of conversation and activity can hinder the experience.
Yeah, because you're using your brain a different way.
Right? So
Drink you some orange juice.
I ain't got none, bro. So
Take you some vitamin C.
I got some of that. Hell yeah.
Take
Thanks.
that. Yeah, take that.
Fuck
It'll
yeah.
make it.
Intensified. Fucking
Yep.
A. All right.
Awesome.
Well, much love, everybody. Go
I'm
fuck yourself, Rick Crew. What's that, brother?
For the Constitutional Cowboy Channel, I'm 918. We the people.
And we out. Much love, all.